Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're gonna take care of this fretboard. What we need to do is we need to round over the frets and just get this down a little bit because we have a little bit of fret sprout. And then we need to polish and make these frets look nice because they're not very nice looking. And then we need to oil the fretboard. These are standard things that comes with taking care of your guitar, and that comes with doing a setup. First thing we need to do is mask off the fretboard, and it's super easy. You just put masking tape all over the wood part and leave the frets exposed. So I'm gonna do that real quickly and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, so here is the fretboard right now. You can see it. And here I have a tiny fine-toothed little file, and I know that the tools you need for guitar work can be very expensive. Most of those tools you can build yourself. I have a series called Guitar Builder's Life Hack where I show you some of the tools that I've made myself for some of this works. And we're talking about maybe changing something that costs $100 into something that costs a few dollars. Obviously some tools you might have to just buy at StewMac or wherever you buy your tools, but this file is just a tiny little metalworkers file, and it's fine-toothed. That's not something that you have to look in a special place for. It's just in the hardware store. It's nothing special. These are, I think, for plumbing, but they're nothing special. And then all you have to do is make sure you grind one side and polish it up so that it's really smooth, the edge right here. And that's all. There really is no magic to this. Now I'm going to round over the frets, so let's jump into it. So here we have the frets, and I'm not going to round over all of them. I mean, I am going to round over all of them, but I'm not going to film it. You just put the file down like this, and then you just push it like so. And you can see how I'm moving it in two directions at once. I'm pushing it forward, and I'm slowly, while pushing it forward, also moving it around like this, just to round it all off. But I'm also gonna push it at an angle like this. So but I'm not going like this because I'm not in a hurry and I want to control what I'm doing. You will find people online that says that you can go like this on things, and that it's okay, it doesn't destroy the teeth. But that's not the point. That's just, something they've heard. The point is to have control. You don't have control going like this, or at least not very much. But every move you do with tools should have a purpose. Something like that, maybe. And then we move over to the next one. And then we can move it around, and we can do it from the side. Everyone most likely has one side that they're better at, and as you can probably tell, moving in this direction is a little bit harder for me. And hopefully you can tell that that fret now, take a little bit off the top as well. That fret is now rounded over, and it looks really nice and good. So there you go. And now I just need to do all the rest of them all the way down, like so. And then this side as well. But there you got a really nice little introduction to how to do it. And if you want to, you can rewatch this part. Basically, you just want to try to keep the roundness of the fret going in that direction as well, so that the fret is round all the way and then round it over at the end. So next thing is I have a bit of 1200 grit and wet and dry, and it's all covered in water, and now I'm just going to roll this over the frets like this. So I'm just holding my hand like this, and I'm just going up and down all around, trying to also get the edges a little bit just to smooth them over. But it's not that necessary because they are really smooth and nice now. But it's always nice to have a little bit of sanding over. And I'm just doing this, going up and down, trying to remove every little bit of mistakes and things in the frets. Okay, so the next step, after you've sanded all the frets and they're smooth, I usually like to just put my finger over them and feel them like this. And usually I use my pinky because my fingers are so big that I can scratch the paper. But with your finger, you should basically not have a sound. Anyway, here's a drill and here's a buffing wheel. Here's a bit of buffing compound, and all I do is I turn this and I press this into it, and that way I get it smeared into it, and I'm able to use the wheel to buff the frets. Now you'll find a lot of different ways to do this online, and I'm not saying that any way is better or worse, just that my way is the best, because I'll quickly buff all of them super quickly. If you use a Dremel with a little buffing wheel, you're basically doing the same thing, but you're going one fret at a time, and you won't get a better result. So let's just do this. Yeah, something like that. And I don't know how long that took, but if any of you have ever done any fret leveling or something like that before, then you can probably tell anyone in the comments below that that went pretty quickly. And I don't know if I'm able to show you, I don't know how well the camera picks that up, but these frets are mirror like now. I can see my own reflection, and yeah, that's pretty awesome. So I'll be back once I've taken the tape off, and we'll put some oil on this fretboard and see how beautiful it is. It's time to oil the fretboard, and now you'll see it just come alive. But look at those frets. I mean, it doesn't show on the camera how beautiful they are, but never mind. Let's put on some fretboard oil and just see this tired old piece of wood come alive again. You see how amazing that looks? And they're picking up a little bit of dirt, so maybe this fretboard needs a little bit more cleaning than I thought it needed. And I might actually, because it's really dry, have to put on more than one coating of this. And if you wonder what it is I am putting on, this is my homemade secret sauce. And I'm actually being serious. It might sound like a joke, but this is actually my own invention, and it is actually secret. Which, yeah, I don't know. There it is. I'm gonna leave it to soak in, and I'm gonna apply maybe another coat in 15 minutes or something. And you can see what it is I'm aiming for once all is said and done, basically. There you have it. I think this looks really nice. I think the fretboard and the entire neck, you know, all of it, I am really happy with it, at least right now. So that's the end of this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Talk to me in the comments below if you have any questions about anything. The neck looks awesome now. I'm really happy with it. There was a moment there when the headstock broke that I thought that would be the end, but at the moment I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good about it. But anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and if you liked the video, let me know that you liked it by either leaving me a comment telling me so, or by pressing the like button. That always encourages me to continue my work, and it's always nice to see that these things are appreciated. So, anyway, in the next video, we are finally going to take care of the electronics, which I have right here. And I have an experiment that I've been wanting to do for a while, and so we're gonna try that out and see what happens. That's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching, which I've already said, but it has to be said twice because I mean it doubly. Dublin. Stay awesome and cool, and go and take care of one of your guitars, fretboards. It might seem like a lot of work. I hope I didn't make it seem like a lot of work, but it's not a lot of work. Just a little bit of finessing here and there, and you're good to go. Okay? Awesome. Be good to yourself, and come join the girls.